Tomorrow is my wedding anniversary, and I don't get to see my lady wife an awful lot these days. Circumstances, life isn't how any of us planned it to be. And I'll let you into a little secret. I mean, she's going to find out about it soon enough, but I haven't got a present. So I thought I'd make one. Now, I'm going to say I've got to be a bit surreptitious because, she's the dot you can see back down there. So, she's won't be at all suspicious that I'm filming because, hey, I do it all the time. So the shot that I've kind of chosen for this, obviously a little symbolic because we're both here at the same time. She's not going to be pleased that she's not going to get this tomorrow, but life, bit shit. Anyway, what we have here, you can see where the camera is. We have a very considered composition. The light is changing quite a bit. It's really lovely, kind of inland where the sun is beginning to kind of set. The sun's over my shoulder there. The sun's beginning to set there, so we get some lovely clouds there. But looking down south down the coast here, see the lighthouse. You probably see a speck of light. That's Southwold, and this is Cove Hive Beach. I'd like to have gone further down here and seen whether there's any more trees on the beach and such, but we've got these here, and these are lovely. So this composition, it's a view down the beach towards Southwold, as I said. We're including in it this large stump here, moving over to this one here, and then that one there. My coordination backwards for these things is appalling. And what we end up with is a kind of eye zigzag line from the one that's right in the centre there, the big one, through to the one there, through to I told you I'm rubbish at this. Where is it? There, that one. And that helps you lead down the photo. We're also helping a little by the strand line going down there as well, and we're catching some of the sea crashing in there. Now, the light. Look at that light there. Oh yeah, it's wonderful. And obviously the longer I stand here, the better the light might get down here. We get some beautiful colours in these clouds down here now. I had thought about shooting this as a long shot, looking straight down. You may be able to see on the horizon, you've got Southwold Pier as well. I had thought about shooting a long shot because the sea's quite rough coming in here. Got quite a wind, you can probably hear it. And there's just something nice about these long sea shots. I'll put up a long sea shot that I got probably November last year at Munsley, day after a storm. Really long sea shot, angry skies down towards Haysborough, which is where the lighthouse is, where you see me take lots of photos and such. And I thought, with these foregrounds, you can't ignore the foregrounds, can you? The composition's taken quite a lot of fiddling because I've got to get the height right. I've got to get the height right so we can see the white water hitting the shore. We're not getting a lot of it, but there's a line, there's some definition on the image. So, yeah, we need the height for that because obviously if we get down, you just lose it. You can't see it there, but as we come up, you begin to see some of it. One of the other things I've taken into account is positioning and such, and actually I've kicked some of these stones around a little bit here because this area right here was appearing as a big white kind of lump at the bottom of the frame, which was a bit of a problem for the shot. Now, I could have kind of tried to deal with that by moving the camera, and to a degree I did, but it was still not right, because this is a vertical shot. I've got to get some clear space on this side of this stump here, so there, and I've also got a bit of I've also got to get a bit of clear space on these twigs over here. Not this one. This one isn't in the shot, because you've got to have some space, or you've got to let things breathe at the edges of the photograph. If they're too close, they look like they should have been moved in a little or kept out completely. If they're just coming on, again, you've got the same kind of problem. It's a distraction. You need that clean edge, which is what I've strived for here. Just get another shot of as these clouds have changed and moved. And, well, there's not a lot more to it, really. It's a nice shot on the back of the camera. It's a nice shot. I hope it becomes a decent shot, so that I can get it printed and framed and presented as a present. Because if I can't, I don't know. Life will get even more complicated, I'm sure. You take care. Thank you very much for watching, and hell, if this doesn't come off, I'm going to need some support. That was recorded in September, and as I speak, Nikki still hasn't seen this image. In actual fact, for months I've been saying that her gift's in the post. I suppose it's not entirely fictitious, because it's been in post. Maybe not the post, but post-production. The problem was that what I saw at the time was a great image, and I struggled to see that great image when it got onto a big screen. And that's what happens sometimes, isn't it? It just didn't. It didn't gel. You know, what I saw on that beach was a nice scene, and what I ended up with in the computer, it just didn't feel the same. And really, what I wanted to be a meaningful image just suddenly felt empty. The intention was to get this printed and framed within days, but I looked at it and I thought, oh God, no, I just don't feel this anymore. It's taken me some months to go back to that image and create something that I feel is worthy of putting in a frame. Now, here it is. Obviously, this isn't much of a shot for you. As I record this now, it's Christmas Eve, so it's the 23rd of December. This isn't a good time of year for me. Nikki isn't here. You can see this is not my usual place. Not that I record many videos indoors, but this is our holiday home, which you can come and stay in, workshops, all of that kind of stuff. It's just a couple of miles south of Cromer. Not an advert, but anyway, Nikki is, I'm hoping, going to be with me tomorrow. We're going to go and do some volunteering in the local, one of the local towns for a Christmas meal tomorrow. I've done some today, and also on Christmas Day, which is 2 days' time. She gets here tomorrow. Hopefully, she'll get here tomorrow, and I'll give her the gift. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I've got a number of images, or not images, but pictures here that were given to me by a friend who's sadly completely downsized due to a bereavement, and they've given me a lot of their artwork off the walls and such, and said, if you want to use the frames, use the frames. So this is from Esther. Thank you very much, Esther. Not that I necessarily expect Esther to see this, but yeah, she might. And so frames from Esther. Print is done locally in Chroma, and this is Cove Hive Beach, or Cove Hive, I'm not sure of the pronunciation, September 2024. And I hope Nikki likes it, I hope you like it, and a very Merry Christmas to everybody. I don't celebrate Christmas, I hate it, but if you do, have a great time. If you celebrate the holiday in any kind of way, have a great time. And yeah, let's just see what happens, eh?